Hey guys, so I'm going to walk you through how to get the Epic Games Launcher on a different computer to recognize the Unreal Engine installs that you have on an external SSD drive. I am going away to Taiwan for a month, and I wanted to bring along my projects to work on my laptop. So I bought an external SSD, but I quickly ran into a few problems when installing them onto the SSD. As you can see here, I'm on my desktop computer at the moment, and I've got these 4 engine versions installed on my external SSD drive, and you can see here in the Epic Games Launcher that all 4 engine versions are appearing without any issues. But in this case on my laptop, the Epic Games Launcher is not recognizing any of the engines I've installed except for version 5.2, which I've already fixed. So what I'm going to do now is I'll just walk you through how I fixed this for each of the versions, and then you can take that away and do that yourself. Okay, so I've already done 5.2, so I'll start with 5.1. So step 1 is to rename this folder here where you've got the version already installed. So I'm just going to press the F2 key and change this just to original, like that. Step 2 is to go into your Epic Games Launcher and then press the add engine version, and I'm going to add the version I want it to recognize, which in this case is 5.1.1. I'm going to click install. And then I'm going to select the same location. So this would be in the external drive, Unreal Engine, okay, in this section here, and then click install. Now what it's done here is it's created a new folder in the external drive, which it's going to try and install and download the entire engine again. But what we're going to do now is just after it's downloaded a little bit, we're going to go ahead and do step 3, which is to cancel the installation. Now it's very important that you actually cancel it instead of just pausing the installation, because if all you do is pause the installation, then the next step is not going to work. So the next step is step 5, which is to delete the new folder that the Epic Games Launcher has just created. Now the reason why we had to cancel the installation rather than just pausing it is if all you did was pause it, then Windows will not let you delete this folder because it's still in use. But because we've canceled it, we can just go ahead and delete that new folder. And now step 6, we're going to go back to the original one here and rename it back to what it was before. Hit enter, excuse me, and then step what do we have to do? Step 7 is go back to your Epic Games Launcher and click resume. Now what it's going to do is that it's going to go back to the same path that it thinks it created, and it's going to look for how much it's already installed. And in this case, the whole engine is already installed. So what it's going to do now instead is that once it recognizes that it's already installed, it's then going to verify the installation. Okay, and that should happen soon. Okay, that took less than a minute, and that's now going to start verifying the installation. Now this can still take a little bit of time. From the previous version I did for 5.2, it took between 20 to 30 minutes to verify the engine. But the good thing is that you only have to do this once, and it's 30 minutes of verifying an installation compared to 5 or 6 hours to download the full version. And then once you've done that, then now whenever you plug the external drive into either of these computers where the installation has been verified, it's going to work. Okay, and that's basically it. Hope you guys found this useful, and I am looking forward to still being able to work on my Unreal Engine projects when I go to Taiwan, and now I can use that from my laptop.